Hello, welcome to my channel. In this episode, I'll continue recommending clip-on headphones for everyone. As products keep getting upgraded, there's less and less room for major brands to compete when it comes to headphones. Whether it's the wearing style or sound quality, for example the Dolby sound effect on the Shock's Open Dodds one from a while back, the one I'm introducing today also features Dolby functionality like that. But the price is very affordable. It's the SOUNDPEATS Clip 1. Unboxing. Except for a few flagship models, SOUNDPEATS' outer packaging is basically always like this. Although the packaging is simple, the information provided is spot on. There's a big Dolby Audio logo, a high-res logo, and it supports LDAC audio codec. On the right, it mentions a 12mm dynamic driver and 40 hours of battery life. We'll talk about the other specs later. Taking out the headphones, I have to praise the texture this time. They feel great in the hand. The color leans towards grey, which is a nice change from the usual black and white. I think this color is even better. It feels smooth and rounded in the hand, resists fingerprints, and isn't easily scratched. The SOUNDPEATS logo is centered as an accent. I really like this look. Taking out the earbuds, unlike the U-shaped bridge design of the pop clip, these use an asymmetrical streamlined design. This way, the sound unit fits closer to the ear canal, reducing sound leakage. The Clip 1 also supports adaptive left and right ear detection and wear detection. You don't need to distinguish between left and right when wearing them. Just put them on directly. They'll even automatically pause when you take them off. A lot of earbuds at this price point don't have these features. Next, let's talk about wearing them. First of all, they're very comfortable. They stay securely in place. Let me shake my head to show you. Some ear clips can make your ears hurt after wearing them for a long time. After using the Clip 1 intensively all day, I haven't experienced any ear pain. If you think my experience is too subjective, you can try them out for yourself. You can see that in daily use, it's very hard to hear any sound leakage unless you're right next to the ear. So the sound leakage performance of the Clip 1 is actually very good. Now we've come to the frequency response curve section. The headphone's frequency response curve shows excellent consistency between the left and right ears. The amount of data in the low frequency range is quite good. There's no overly steep drop off. You can still see low frequency algorithm support in the 100Hz plus or minus 50Hz range. There's slight gain and attenuation in the 250Hz range. This smooths the transition to the mid-range, making it more natural. It's a way to enhance the sense of layering. Next, let's look at the mid-range curve trend. The overall transition is smooth. The upper mid-range vocal area starts to rise from 2 kHz. The brightness range data is well maintained. The data in the frequency range for metal instruments is also quite impressive. Spatial sense and details can be more easily perceived subjectively. Overall, the tuning seems to be aimed at both vocal performance and instrumental detail. Judging from the data, the tuning has been refined with attention to detail. The control of resonance peaks and the overall distribution of frequency bands are quite well balanced. It's a pretty good data presentation. A general description of the distortion curve. When the headphones are set to 10 decibels below maximum volume, which is about volume level 11 or 12. At present, open back headphone leakage test is affected by the signal to noise ratio of the test chain and the environment. Below 50 Hz, the total harmonic distortion is relatively high, which is a normal phenomenon. In the range of 100 Hz plus or minus 50 Hz, due to the improvement of the bass algorithm, the distortion in this part is slightly elevated. From 150 Hz onwards, the total harmonic distortion percentage being below 5% is a fairly standard performance. Overall, the distortion data for open back headphones is mainly used to address subjective issues like background noise and unwanted sounds, so it is generally perceived subjectively, and usually there are no major problems. There's no need to elaborate too much on the distortion part either. After describing the frequency response curve, I'll play some song clips for everyone to experience. Put on your headphones and let's enjoy it together. you can feel, just as described during the curve analysis. The low frequencies are moderate and full. The mid-range vocals are centered and well positioned, and the separation and detail of the high-frequency instruments are also quite impressive. After turning on Dolby Audio, the soundstage becomes even wider, and the low frequencies become a bit more pronounced. The overall sense of atmosphere is stronger. Overall, the tuning of the Clip 1 sound is excellent. For those who listen to a lot of vocals, it's really quite good. And it's no exaggeration to say this is my favorite among all the SOUNDPEATS ear clip models. If you're interested, friends, you can go try it out. Finally, thank you all for watching until here. See you in the next video. Don't miss it. Bye bye.